Have you ever thought about what your mind does when you sleep? Is it non-functioning? Is it awake? Can it function while you sleep? So in this video, we're going to speak about feed your mind before you sleep. What you do with your mind, how you think, how you meditate before you sleep is actually very important. Dr. Joseph Murphy, the author of The Power of the Subconscious Mind, said the following about your mind and sleep. When you sleep, your heart, lungs, and all your vital organs still functions. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always alive, controlling your vital forces. So now we know that while you are asleep, while your body is asleep, your subconscious mind is still awake and your subconscious mind is still functioning. That is why you're still breathing while you sleep. You know, if you didn't breathe while you sleep, then you would obviously stop breathing and you won't wake up. There are some things that you are doing while you sleep. Your heart is still beating while you sleep and your subconscious mind is still awake while you sleep. So how you feed your mind before you go to bed or before you actually sleep, you can actually feed your mind while you're in bed. But the way you feed your mind before you fall asleep is very important because a lot of those things stays in your subconscious. Dr. John Bigelow, a well-known research authority on sleep, said the nerves of your eyes, ears, nose are active during sleep, and also that nerves of your brain are quite active. So just by looking at this research, we can see that while you are asleep, there are some things in your body that are not sleeping, and your mind definitely is one of them. Dr. George Stevenson in the National Association for Mental Health said all human beings need at least 6 hours or more of sleep to be healthy. Those who think they can get along with less are fooling themselves. Have you ever seen how excited sometimes or how proud we get about saying, I don't sleep much. I've trained myself only to sleep 3 hours a night or 2 hours a night. You know, I'm so busy, I'm so hardworking, and people take pride in that. I don't think it's a very good thing to take pride in because your body needs sleep. Sleep is a very important thing and you should give yourself enough sleep. But having said that, we have to understand that our subconscious mind is very active while we sleep. So don't feed your subconscious mind bad things while you sleep. Don't feed your subconscious mind wrong before you sleep. Now, beta brainwaves are the brainwaves that you are in while you are awake. When you are awake, you get high beta brainwaves. That's where you are very stressed and very anxious. You get mid beta brainwaves. That's where you are active and alert. There's some pressure, there's some busyness. Then you get low beta brainwaves. That's where you are quite active, but you are more or less calm on the inside. You know, you're not that stressed. So it's a low beta brainwave. And that's where you are normally during the day. Then you get an alpha brainwave. An alpha brainwave is when you slow your brainwaves down a bit from beta. In alpha, you are more relaxed, you are more calm, you are more intuitive. Mostly, you know, when you're in alpha brainwaves, you are still awake, but you are very relaxed. You can be very much in your imagination. Great time to do some deep thinking and some deep meditation. Then we get theta brainwaves. Your mind is awake, but your body is kind of drifting to sleep. So the brainwaves in theta is much slower and much more calm. Also a very great time to do some thinking and meditation. And the reason I'm saying it's a great time to do thinking and meditation, the lower your brainwaves are, the better it is to do some deep thinking, the better it is to do some meditation, the better it is to do some mindfulness exercises. But you know, a lot of times you can go from this brainwave and fall into sleep. But they say there are people that have trained themselves where their body is awake, they are consciously awake, but their brain has gone into this theta brainwave. So the brainwaves is very slow, very, very good time to do some deep thinking and some meditation. And then you get delta brainwaves. Delta brainwaves is that place where you go into deep sleep. Brainwaves are very low, and they said even some people have gotten to that place where they are awake and they got their brain into delta. But having said that, when you go to bed at night, your brainwaves start to slow down. Goes to alpha, goes to theta, goes to delta. Now, I'm not saying that during the day your brain waves cannot go to alpha or theta or delta. Obviously it can. When you are more relaxed, when you are more calm, your brain waves are slowing down. But the best time to meditate, the best time to think, and the best time to get something in your subconscious mind is when your brain waves are at its lowest. So as your brain waves slows down, one of the best things to do is to decide, what do I want to put into my subconscious mind? The best time is not when you are busy, and it's good while you are busy to think good thoughts, definitely. It's definitely important when you are busy to get rid of bad thoughts. But the best time to do some deep mindful thinking is when your brain waves are slowing down. And obviously this happens before we go to bed. You will hear a lot of times people are overthinking and they're struggling to sleep, even get bad dreams because just before they went to bed, they were in a very stressful state. And also, people can get bad dreams, nightmares, because these things are coming up in their sleep. So I'm going to give you 2 things that you can do before you go to bed that I believe will help you to train your mind well. Before I give you these 2 points, I want to encourage you to like, to subscribe, leave a comment if you believe this video can help you. And if you believe this video can help other people, share it, send it on your social media platforms. And also, I do sessions on emotional intelligence in the workplace. I have a booklet for that available. I do sessions on the influence of mindset in the workplace. I do other sessions in the workplace where I train and teach and counsel. I also do individual counseling and group sessions. So if you are interested, send me an email and I will give you the information that you need if you want to use some of our services. I also want to encourage you to go visit our website. On our website, we also have some online training on emotional intelligence and on mindset. So the 2 things that I want to give you that you should do, or that I want to encourage you to do before you go to bed or before you go to sleep at night, that will help you to train your mind, and especially your subconscious mind. The first one, take your focus from without to within. What do I mean by that? Without means your external environment. What happened at work today? What happened at school today? What happened in my life today? All of these things that are stressing me out, all of these things that I'm wondering about. What happened yesterday? What happened today? What is going to happen tomorrow? All of these things that you are so worried about of the external environment. Try to get that out for a while and try to focus within. And by focusing within, I want to say, who do I want to become? What do I want to create? What do I want to be? So now I'm not worried anymore about what's happening outside of me, but I'm starting to create who I want to become from the inside. Which brings me to the second point, meditation and imagination. It's very good before you go to sleep. Just after you have cut out all of these external environmental things, all of these things that you are so worried about, to go within, to start to meditate. Meditate, deep thinking, becoming familiar with something, and say, who's the person that I want to be? Who am I really? Who do I believe I could be? And imagine yourself being that person. Imagine the person that you can be. Imagine what you can accomplish. Imagine what you can achieve no matter what happens on the outside of you. Give yourself a few minutes, maybe while you are lying in bed, to train and to teach your mind on these things. Things that I want to encourage you that won't be a good thing before you go to bed is, like I said, worrying about external things, looking on social media, watching TV. I think watching TV is a very relaxing thing, and I know sometimes all of us fall asleep in front of the TV. I'm not saying it's always a bad thing, but I'm saying in natural, you want to take some time before you fall asleep to maybe get rid of distractions, to maybe get rid of worries, to start to meditate, to start to imagine, to start to prepare yourself. And as you go to sleep, as you fall into these delta brainwaves, the things that you were thinking about, the things that you were meditating on, the things that you were imagining before you go to bed, as you do it repetitively every single night before you go to bed, these things start to go into your subconscious and they start to shape you. I hope this information helped you and that you will have very, very good sleep from now on, and that you will train your subconscious mind well. From Mind Prosperity, we'll love you, and we will see you soon again. Goodbye.